So, markets got a bit of a reality check to kick off the week. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday morning, April 21st, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Alright, let's get started. U.S. stocks closed lower after a pretty chaotic weekend reignited tensions between the U.S. and Iran. And honestly, that's exactly the kind of headline markets don't want to see right now. The Nasdaq Composite led the losses, down about 0.3%. The Standard & Poor's 500 slipped 0.2%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average edged lower by 0.1%. So not a massive sell-off, but clearly a shift in sentiment. Now, what really moved markets here was geopolitics. Over the weekend, things escalated quickly. The U.S. Navy reportedly seized an Iranian ship, and Iran responded by targeting vessels and halting traffic through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important oil routes in the world, and that immediately showed up in energy markets. Oil prices jumped sharply. U.S. crude rose around 5.2%, trading above $86 per barrel, while Brent crude climbed roughly 5.1%, pushing above $95. Still below that psychological $100 mark, but getting closer again. So, what does all of this mean? Well, investors are once again being forced to price in geopolitical risk, just as markets were getting comfortable with record highs and strong momentum. And looking ahead, things won't get any quieter. This week brings another wave of earnings with big names like Tesla, Intel, and United Airlines reporting. That's going to be the next real test, whether corporate performance can offset rising uncertainty. So yeah, a mix of geopolitics and earnings. That's the story right now. Alright, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. And if you want more insights, just add me on LinkedIn. Always happy to connect. See you tomorrow morning.